beautiful people? It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P, and this is another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. And we got everybody in the studio today, guys. We're playing with the home team. We got Danny D. Kane in the building.
I'm back.
And we also got Kev the Kid in the building.
Hello.
Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. And y'all, listen, before we even get this thing kicked off, I gotta have a moment with y'all because some things that need to be said. Okay?
Serious things?
Listen, if you are in the Atlanta area and you like good conversations, especially those regarding sex, culture, relationships, you want to be at the Chocolate Chip and Sip podcast live taping June 23rd at SE Content House. Now, let me tell you what comes with your tickets, okay? You get light refreshments. You get an open bar. Baby, you had me at open bar, okay? And you also get a meet and greet with me, Stormy P. So what you want to do is click the link in my bio or go to stormyp.com and get your tickets right now. We want to see you there June 23rd, Atlanta, Georgia at the SE Content House Chocolate Chip and Sip live taping. I can't wait to see you guys. Boom. All right. And that's it. So now that we got that out the way.
Yes.
Y'all, I got to talk to y'all about some things because now I feel like whether you just started listening or you've been listening for a while, you know I'm not one to get embarrassed easily. When have y'all ever heard me say, oh, I was embarrassed?
Last week.
You a lie? What I was embarrassed about?
I don't know. I just said that.
Because you a lie. Y'all know. Then...
No.
Sorry, I was busy mouthing Kevin.
He's doing my voiceover, or I'm voicing over Dan because I don't have a mic.
Jesus,
a camera.
Fucking camera. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, you say you're embarrassed every time we say something stupid or incredibly white.
Because y'all get on my nerves. And y'all, you right. Okay, but that's not at my own expense.
No,
like, I don't get
white,
embarrassed.
not right.
This is very white of you, Dan. But yeah, y'all know I don't get embarrassed at my own expense much, right? But y'all, I was embarrassed last week or the week before. I don't remember. But so, transparency. Okay, y'all know like I haven't really been like having sex like that, right? So when I say I've been tearing myself up, okay? I've been tearing myself up. Me and this Rose been tag teaming myself to Jesus, okay? Taking a long way home. Following the yellow brick road. Not the yellow brick road. I guess that would be something different. But we've been like really going at it. Becoming the best of friends, right? So, my girlfriend comes over. And I think she was coming over to help me take out my hair. My girlfriend comes over to help me take out my hair. And, you know, I'm so comfortable in my own space. I forgot that I had my best friend sitting on the dresser, okay? The Rose is sitting up there comfy, okay?
Wet ass portion.
Yes, just was rinsed off. Like, my girl is good, sitting on the dresser chilling, right? Mm-hmm. So she comes in my room and we're talking, having a normal conversation, and I see it like sitting out. And I like hurry up and grab it, like knock it off into the drawer, right? And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. But I was just embarrassed because I didn't want her to know that I've been abusing myself like this, right? So I wanted to know, is there something that guys hide when their friends come over?
My Rose too.
Stop talking to me, Dan! Stop talking to me. That's a real question. Like, is it something that guys are embarrassed about when their girlfriend or when their guy friends come over?
I hide my vibrating saddle.
Please stop talking to me, y'all. Please.
I'm trying to think.
Especially like as an adult. I feel like if we were like teenagers, maybe you was going to hide the crunchy socks, okay? But is there something that guys hide when their friends come over?
See, the only thing that I can really think of that I hide in period is just condoms. That's like the
why?
You just stick them in the drawer.
Why would you hide condoms?
I don't want people to know I'm having sex.
Well, you don't want them to think you're not having sex?
Yeah.
Stop talking to me, Kevin.
I mean, like, I keep my condoms in a drawer anyway. I don't know why, like,
right.
those
Why
just
would they be sitting out on a
out?
dresser?
Right. No, so I mean, I guess like I was always the friend that would go over to people's houses. I've never like really had like people over to my house like through like high school and whatnot. So I'm trying to think like, but in like college and since then, like especially you know, having the bringing over the like female friends, I'm just kind of like This is all my stuff. Yes, those are my Legos. There's many of them. Those are my lightsabers.
They are on
I am
display
a nerd.
proudly.
They are
That's
actually.
crazy. So I'm looking at the live. Main Wash 11 said, "Not gonna lie, I had a homie hide his Xbox." He said,
What?
He said his girl said games was a no go.
Ooh. All right, that makes a go's a no-go. Right.
I agree. Hold on one second. So I saw another one. White boy underscore OTS says, "No, we just clean our asses off before shorty slide." That's ridiculous. Leg Code 36 says, "Lotion next to the bed." I wouldn't think that was strange because everybody got to put on lotion. Am I tripping?
I mean, Kevin, you're
I leave my lotion in the bathroom.
As for guys, one time my homie asked to use my phone and Pornhub was on a Safari.
nice.
I'm not mad at this.
See, funny story with that is with my company, I work IT, and I had to replace our like general manager's phone. Like, had to set up a new phone for him.
Yeah.
And the company bought him a new iPhone, and so I was on his old one, just syncing them up, doing the whole pairing thing, transferring files and whatnot. And I accidentally opened the internet browser. This is middle of the day at work, and it's like some big bongo titty girl xxx.com, and I'm like, whoa.
Wow. See, now that makes me weird because what do we say the next time we see each other? Did you just act like you didn't see it?
Oh yeah. Apparently, like, hearing from other people like stories of this guy, like they've caught him like with stuff before, and he's just like,
This is
I'm
what
the
it is.
GM. What are you gonna do?
Who are you going to complain to? I'm the GM.
Right, exactly.
Like, you know what? I really be fearful when people take my phones and like search anything because I do ask Google the most random questions. I'm pretty sure my FBI agent be like, "Dog, what do you be doing? Like, why do you want to know if men's nipples secrete? Like, why do you want to know that? Like, I really do be Googling the most random stuff. So, like, if you ever take my phone, I'm not a creep and I'm not a pervert. I'm just very inquisitive.
So wait, because I think I know the answer for this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but yes, but it's under certain circumstances.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So men can lactate.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Yes.
But yeah, I am the same way because, like, if you're ever in a group and someone brings up like a stupid question, like, "Oh, what was the size of like Hitler's dick?" or something like that, I am the one who's like, "All right, yeah, I'll type it into
type it in.
Google. Let's find out."
I am that person too. Literally yesterday I was out like on a date and me and this guy got into it, and because he was trying to tell me that Batman had more money than Iron Man. So like in my browser history, it's going to say, who's richer, Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne? It's like, girl, why you can't just be a normal person and talk about like shoes or something? Like, why is this something you even debating with somebody about? And it's like, I don't know, because I want to know. But yeah, Batman does have more money.
I knew it. I knew it.
I thought Tony Stark had the money.
Like, I don't know why I would have thought Batman. It's just because of, I think partially it's because like Iron Man lives in like the normal world, whereas in Batman's world, like the difference between like the middle class and where he's at is like exponential.
Yeah.
See, what I think is Iron Man has destroyed so much more than Batman that he's had to pay for everything. So he spends a lot of his money, whereas Batman, he doesn't, he only spends his stuff on like tech and gadgets and stuff.
Maul_B Lion said, "What, Tony got the most money?" I Googled it. No, Bruce Wayne has the most money. Okay, now this conversation started because, since we're going to go down a nerd rabbit hole real fast, let's just go down a rabbit hole. Conversation started because I asked him, who do you think would win? Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne?
Okay.
And I said, in and out to suits. And he was like, I think that Batman is going to win. First of all, y'all know I'm a Marvel girl. So I'm like, automatically, no, he's not. But okay, whatever. But I'm like, me personally, I feel like if they're outside of the suits, I think Bruce Wayne would give Tony Stark that work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like if they're like suited up, Iron Man got Batman all day.
Iron Man's got.
And that's what he said. That's what he said. He was like, no, it's not giving Iron Man in anything. And I'm like, are you tripping? I'm trying to be fair. I'm being objective. I do know that hand-to-hand combat, Tony Stark cannot fuck with Bruce Wayne.
Nah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, Bruce has all that training. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
The skills that he learned in the mountains.
But I'm like, if they got their suits on, What Iron Man, like, what Batman gonna do with Iron Man? Like, I feel like Iron Man's simplest suit is better than anything Bruce Wayne has put together, period.
Oh, well, you say simplest suit. You don't mean like the one from. I mean, I'm only like a Marvel fan from like the movies and whatnot, not the one that he put together in the middle of the desert. The huge like, come on,
But
Batman.
even that, I don't think Batman could fuck with that.
Well, speaking of Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne, he built the Batman metal suit. You know that like robot suit. So
Right.
And he still
Did
can't
forget
fuck with
that.
Iron Man. And he still can't fuck with Iron Man.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Iron Man can actually fly.
Batman doesn't need to fly. Batman can fly. Batman can fly. He's got wings.
Batman can glide. He can
Yes.
swing and he can glide. He can't
Yes.
fly.
That's flying.
Okay, let me check out the first of all, y'all man Stan, here he go with his shit. Talking
Yeah,
about
Stan.
Blank Man is the best superhero ever. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? This is why we don't invite you back, because why are you like this?
I
You
miss
need to be
him.
stopped. Don't say you miss Stan. We don't miss Stan.
Stan, I miss you.
I don't miss you, Stan. From the bottom of my heart. I don't miss you. And I really wish that I had time, because I would have stopped past your house on my way here and egged you. All Fizz says Batman Beyond is the only one who can touch Iron Man.
Ooh.
I still say no. I still say no. Like, you
does
gonna
have,
have to
like,
tell me why.
He does have an upgraded suit, upgraded fighting ability. Like I think he fights better than like Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Well, technically, Batman Beyond is Terry.
Terry, thank
Wayne?
you.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember
Yeah.
his name. Yeah.
Snare Jordan says they both rich niggas that can afford to be heroes. They both have no powers. LOL. That's why I thought it was a good matchup.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it makes sense,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This guy says Iron Man's suit is a weapon of mass destruction. Thank you. Stan said, I miss you, Dan.
Oh, gotta get
Okay.
the gang back together.
No, we don't have to get any gang back together. No gang shit over here. Thank you. Oh my God.
Batman has his utility belt, though.
And he does have his his shark repellent.
What is Batman's shark repellent or his utility belt going to do with Jarvis? Jarvis is going to do every fucking thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's more, I guess, if he has the foresight to have shark repellent spray in his utility belt, who knows what else he has in there?
He could have a little magnet.
Yeah,
in his
that's all you
little
need
belt.
to do to take care of Jarvis.
I hope he has a fucking clue in there, because there's absolutely no way that Batman is going to be Iron Man.
Batman does,
Unless it's hand-to-hand combat.
Let's also not forget that Batman holds the title for greatest detective.
That's true.
We don't give a fuck, Kevin.
But Tony is a genius.
Tony
Yeah.
is an absolute genius.
Batman has good problem-solving skills.
Alfred says Alfred over Jarvis. Boy, you smoke crack?
No,
you smoke crack, don't you?
I'd
'Cause ain't no
100%.
way.
If it's sassy Alfred from the animated series, yes.
What are we talking about? Him over what? He doesn't have like an infinite amount of knowledge. He can't make a suit fly through the air. He can't,
But he brings you the right tea at the right time of day.
he can bring me the right type of martini.
And he
honestly.
gives you
Yeah,
he gives you the most inspirational quote at the perfect moment when you need it most.
it's true. That was literally every episode of Batman the Animated Series.
You know what I appreciate most?
What's that?
That we can just sit here and nerd out and have this conversation.
Right? But speaking of which, because I wanted to ask you about this, being the Marvel fan you are, have you seen Guardians yet? I have not.
I did not see it yet.
Not yet?
I
Okay.
did not see it yet. I'm
saw
probably
it.
gonna go see it this weekend. I've heard nothing but good things though.
Same.
Yeah.
Nothing but
Same.
good things.
Bring your tissues.
It's sad.
No, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Kevin!
If you saw Guardians of the Galaxy, please step in, because I'm excited. Hear your man Stan go. J5 is better than Alfred and Jarvis. Stan, I'm about to block you. I'm about to block you, okay? This is it. This is it. I've had it up to here with you, all right? Dan, go ahead.
Actually, my favorite superhero is Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
I'll see if you remember.
Freakazoid. Why does it sound so? Was this a cartoon?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Blue
in my
skin.
In my mind, I see the Tick. It's
the
not
tick.
the tick.
Oh no, not the
He
tick
had
at all.
like straight back hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a lightning bolt in it.
Yeah. I do see Freakazoid, but I don't remember nothing about Freakazoid.
Well, that's your homework for this week. Look up some stuff about Freakazoid.
I'm gonna
watch an
Freakazoid.
episode.
Aaron Nash 73 said, "Please focus. Let's get back to the rose." Okay. I'm sorry. We did go on a tangent, but going back to that, she didn't see it, but to wrap it up, I was thoroughly embarrassed, and I don't know how we got here, but we was talking about, do guys get embarrassed when their friends come over? Is there something that they want to hide? And the consensus was
Nothing really.
nothing really.
Yeah. Kevin and his condoms apparently, because he just leaves them out.
You know, speaking of guys,
Yeah, I lay them all over the place.
Speaking of guys, I have another question. And fellas, please tap in if you want to laugh, right? How do guys make friends? And the reason I ask this is because a woman can literally see someone and be like, yeah, shoes. Oh yeah, girl, where you get them from? Or and not even that. A woman can literally be like, yeah, shoes. And the woman automatically is going to be like, oh, Target, blah, 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 blah. And now they're best friends. And they talk about all the deals at Target and they have all these other connections. And just like that, it's that simple. But I've always wondered, how do men make friends?
This is probably my experience, and you can see in the live on the video screen. So I prominently wear graphic t-shirts. I feel like this is the same for a lot of guys who wear either t-shirts or jerseys and whatnot, of things people can just easily come up to me and be like, yeah, Star Wars, that's Boba Fett, right? And then we talk about the series, and then 2 hours later we're exchanging numbers and grabbing beers and whatnot. So like that's honestly my way of just wrapping people in. I'm just like, I wear shirts for everything I'm interested in, and usually someone will be like, hey, I know that thing.
Yeah. So on the live says, oh, that's easy. The most simple shit. You agree about guy stuff such as video games, wrestling, anime, and that's it.
Bam. There we go.
Someone on the live says a pickup game, hoops, or we both see a chick with a nice ass.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I've been there where that girl passes like on the sidewalk, and like I see someone else looking, and we make eye contact, and we're just like.
But how does that translate into now you're going to go grab a beer? Like, I feel like you can have the connection or like the nod from across the room, like, yeah, yeah, right? But how does that translate into, oh, we're now grabbing beers together, or oh, you're coming over for a game night? Like, we're exchanging IGs. Like, how do men like pack it in? Like, the only thing
That's a
I can
great
really
question.
think of is like through work. But then it's like when you talk about friends through work, you're talking about having 90-year-old Barry as one of your best friends just because you work with him all the time. So it's like, how do you find men that are in your peer group to be friends with?
I'm trying to think. Like
A lot of it is just like meeting people through the activities that you do.
Yeah.
Like the live was saying, where it's like, if you play video games, sometimes you meet friends just playing video games.
or pickup game, or like
Or, yeah.
I've met lots of friends like through marching band like gigs I do, that we still just talk and hang out like.
So when y'all are saying like, oh, we meet people through video games, right? You just be like playing Call of Duty and be like, yo, bro, you like hoes? Like, how does this go?
Usually, like, sometimes, well, it depends. Because usually if you're doing pretty good and you have good communication with your teammates, like sometimes it's just like, yo, you want to play another round? And then you just, because like you do so well, then you feel more inclined to play with that group of people. So then you just get into a lobby with this group, and then at the end of it, it's like, oh, what's your, I sent you a friend request.
Yo, first of all, I really hate Stan and Jermaine right now. Maine said, you ever seen Step Brothers?
Yeah.
It's just like that quick rumble, and then we fucking shut up together. What?
Yeah.
What? That's not it.
Did we
That's
just
not
become
how-
best friends?
You know what's crazy? I feel like that's how it is for women. Like we link over a hairstylist, acrylic set, outfit, and it's like, did we just become best friends? Bitch, yes. I'll see you next Tuesday when we do blah 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 blah. Like it's way easier for women to bond over mimosas or like food or anything like that. Like I've always wondered, where do guys make friends?
I think a big movement for guys was also just like beer recently. So like, if you're at the same brewery as a bunch of people, or like,
That's a big one.
you decide to choose, this whatever brand on tap, like like I've had that happen to me where I'm just sitting at the bar and the guy next to me is like, oh yeah, I like that one, or like, yeah, I'm drinking the same thing. Cheers, and then just start bullshitting back and forth.
Q Just Chillin' View said, I met my homies at a Tekken tournament, and then 3 years later, we still hang.
Hell
First of
yeah.
all, where the fuck is the
Legend.
Tekken tournament?
Hell yeah.
And why haven't I been invited? That's because, baby, I press all the buttons, okay? Why have I not been invited to the Tekken tournament? That's what I want to know. I hate it here.
New Tekken comes out this year.
It does?
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is a
Nice.
nerdy-ass episode.
Yeah, it is. Wait, Stormy, are you, by chance, do you have a Switch?
No, my son
No.
has a Switch, though.
Your son has a Switch. Has he been playing the new Zelda game?
No.
No? Okay. Just curious.
He's been, he's not into Zelda.
No?
He's still on Fortnite and Roblox and Usual Suspects and stuff like that.
Okay,
he's not
I gotcha.
into that, yeah.
Come to Otakon. Come to an anime con. That's what you need to do. They have Smash tournaments, Tekken tournaments. They have card game tournaments. That's a good place for meeting people because you just see what they're dressed as, and you're like, hey, I know that random ass character or
Yeah.
whatnot. And honestly, if you come, you will be like the biggest thing there. Because you're an attractive woman.
I've never been to an anime con, but I've been
should
to
do
like
it.
Wizard World and Comic Cons all the time.
Okay.
But I haven't been to one since COVID.
No,
So
okay.
I think this year I'll tap back in.
Do
Make an effort
it.
to go. I think the last Wizard World I went to is the one where I saw Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, we're done being nerds, and
No, we're
that's
not.
it. Wrap, and that's a wrap. We're done. Okay.
All right. That's the end of the episode.
Let's. No, it's not. No, it's not. BlurredCon is July 7th through the 9th. Where? Send me the deets to that. I need the deets to that immediately. I definitely will go to that for sure.
Just not FurCon.
No, I do kind of want to go to FurCon.
Really?
though.
Well, all right. So
no humping, just
Well,
to
no.
be in the costume.
I was gonna say, one of my best friends from high school and middle school is a furry now. Lives in a furry household in San Francisco and goes to like cons all over the country.
Really?
So if you want to hook up for getting into one,
I actually do want to do that too.
all right, I will. I'll put the word out to him. Maybe we.
Okay, y'all. So let's get into our regularly scheduled programming. So recently, I was talking to somebody, and I was talking to a man. And when you're getting to know people, y'all have conversations about like your past, your present, things you're looking for, things you've been through, X, Y, and Z, right? So as we're talking, he's very inquisitive and inquiring a lot about the people that I've previously dated, especially within the last 6 months. So as we're continuing this conversation, he stops me. He says, "Well, can I ask you something respectfully?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." And he says, "You telling me that you attract all these high value men. Why are you still single?" Right? And I want to repeat that. So I'm trying to get to know this guy, and he's very inquisitive about my past and people that I'm talking to. And after we finish, a little recap, 6 months, whatever, he asked me, "Yo, you keep saying that you attract all these high value men. Why are you still single?" And I think that this is something that a lot of people get confused. A lot of women today, especially those that have something to offer, are single by choice, right? It's not that we can't find a man. We don't want the options that are out here, okay? And hold on, hear me out for a second. Hear me out. Because I know y'all gonna go on a tangent, say, "Oh, you're gonna be single forever." Well, hold on, hear me out, right? When we're talking about these high value men, a lot of times we're just talking about money. When we're talking about these high value men, a lot of times we're just talking about men with money, right? And I'm just at a point in my life where you having money ain't enough, right? Like, yo, can I confide in you? Like, do I feel safe with you? Like, it's other things more than just having money. And I find that a lot of men with money, that's just all they have to offer. Like, do I like hanging out with you? Do I enjoy my time with you? Like, are you emotionally intelligent? Like, what else is going on here? Are you a good person? Are you family oriented? Are you interested in being monogamous? Like, all these things go into talking to people. And even if it is a high value man, like, just because everybody wants you doesn't mean I have to lower my standards or, put my morals to the side because you got money. That ain't enough. I'm at a point in my life where I got a little bit of money too. So what are we doing here? The money ain't enough, baby. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. Can you hold a good conversation? Are we going to be able to nerd out together? Like, do you make me laugh? Am I really enjoying my time with you? And more important than anything else, can you teach me something? Can you teach me something? Because that's what I'm looking for. And baby, I really don't care what it is. Okay. You can teach me about the migration pattern of penguins. Baby, I don't care. Can you teach me something? Because you just having money is not enough for me. It's not enough. And I realize that these high value men that I'm going to put in air quotes, I realize that because everyone is chasing this top 10%, they feel like they don't have to develop character. They don't have to develop being funny. They don't have to have anything else to offer. And that's cool. It's just not cool for me, right? Like, that's going to be enough for 80% of the United States, 80% of the world, 80% of the women in the world. That's going to be enough for 80% of the women in the world. But unfortunately, it's just not enough for me. Like, I want to learn something. I want to feel safe with you. I want you to be able to express your feelings to me and me be comfortable enough to express my feelings with you. So at the end of the day, having money ain't enough. It's really not enough. Hold on, let me tap into the live. Y'all get on my nerves already. First comment I see, Uptown _confidential 215. I'm gonna teach you how to tow cars. I got you. And you know what? My dumb ass is gonna be outside with my gloves, strapping up, getting ready to tow some cars, babe. I sure am. You can teach me, and I'm gonna be there trying to learn. Yep, I sure am. Hey, Kev. Jasper asked for you today. Kev, you bought a badge. Thank you. Kev _215 for the first badge. Thank you, baby. Jasper, tell him I miss him, and I got some treats for him. I can teach you how to code and React. Baby, yes. Teach it all to me. Yes. Presence is definitely important. Zach Goodrich says. Joe Para 12 says character over money. Absolutely. Uptown Confidential 215 says same with us. A lot of women not even worth a date for real, to be honest. Okay, right? Now hear me out. I feel like the same way I say, having money isn't enough. A lot of times from men, what I hear is when dealing with women, being attractive isn't enough. Like, there are a lot of women who are just good to look at, but the same thing, like, you don't have fun with them, or you don't enjoy conversations with them, or you don't look forward to spending time with them, or they don't make you feel like you're safe enough to have the conversations that you want to have. So I don't know, man. Moral of the story is, you just gotta bring a little bit more. You gotta bring a little bit more. Everybody gotta bring a little bit more. We all need more. Q Just Chillin' Vu says money isn't worth everyone's happiness anymore. Your value and health is your wealth. Plus, I'll teach you how to play Tekken. I don't need to know how to play Tekken. I already told you I press all the buttons. That's all I need. Okay. You see this? What niggas gonna do when I pull this out? Huh? Exactly. I got this. Okay. Me pressing all the buttons ain't let me down this far. Why would I stop now? Why would I stop? Okay. Kev _215 says I can teach you how to Dougie. Go to hell. Go to hell. Okay. Go to hell. Thank you.
Can you teach me this, Soulja Boy?
Nope. DJ Stone says I can teach you how to DJ and announce at an NBA game. Listen, baby, that ain't no problem. Okay. I got the hand coordination to DJ. Look, I'm already ready for it. Okay. That ain't look that looked official. Thank you. Joe Parrot 12 says facts. One of the most attractive women I know is homeless. Hold on, wait a minute.
Huh? And you're just letting her be homeless?
What is happening? How did we get here?
If you're saying a homeless woman is attractive, maybe offer her a home.
How did we get here?
Oh, wait. This ties into what you were saying last episode.
Which part?
Never let a broke woman in your home.
You're absolutely correct. Never, and I actually probably say never let a broke bitch, honestly. So thank you, Kevin. Thank you for that. Alfis says, I'll teach folk how to make the Pico bill low. Man, I ain't playing with that Pico bill shit. Pico is the electric company in Philadelphia, if y'all do or don't know. And so it be all these other companies like, oh, I can make your electric glow. And they don't be making your electric glow, and you end up switching companies like every fucking 3 months. You know what? I actually would probably be interested in that, because why they keep telling me they're going to make it low and it don't get low? I'm _ Patrick Wright says, she play with Eddie and Tekken. I do. I feel triggered, okay? But you know, when I pull out this capoeira, okay? You see this? You see this? Me and Eddie be fucking it up, okay? Fuck y'all.
Eddie always has the sickest moves.
I am crying. Alpha says, are you doing the hammer dance on a controller? I'll be making Eddie do all the dances, okay? We be getting that shit in capoeira style, okay? Zach Goodrich Bridge says, I personally feel that if their demeanor or vibe doesn't bring you peace initially or at all, then you need to reevaluate your surroundings and the people in it. I agree 1000%. Shout out to King Slim 1986, just sport a badge. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Q just chilling view says, not pressing buttons. Lord, baby, let me help you. I don't need no help. I got this. I keep telling y'all I got this. Y'all heard her saying she's been killing herself with the rose. Stormy been spinning the clits heavy. All right, fuck y'all. Alpha says DJ Dittler. You know what? I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this at all. Forget you guys. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, now listen. So earlier we were talking about how I was saying that, you know, the men that I'm running into, they don't really have much else to offer except for money, right? And I just want to say that, like, I don't blame these men that don't have anything else to offer besides money, because women don't make them have to have anything else besides money. Like, I don't blame these men for not bringing personality or character or good conversations or, you know, a good time, because the women is the one that's allowing this stuff to slide. So they feel like they don't have to develop these things, right? And I say this because I'm talking to my girlfriend, and she's telling me about how this guy she's into is really, really cool through text, but when they get in person, he doesn't really have much to say. And I said, oh, wow, that's crazy. And how'd you let him down? And I feel like it was like that meme, like, what you mean? Gotta see it through, my boy. And I'm like, no, we don't. We don't have to see it through, because it's not teaching him to be better. It's not forcing him to work on his social skills. Like, if there's somebody you're dating and they have qualities that you feel like need to be developed, what's the harm in just telling them? Like, yo, it's so crazy. I feel like we vibe so much on the phone, but when we get in person, you seem like a little bit nervous, or, you know, we don't really talk like that. Like, you cool? Like, is this something I'm doing? Like, I just want you to know it's a safe space, blah, blah, blah. Like, you also have to make them feel comfortable, right? And sometimes that's what that conversation can do. Sometimes you need to have a conversation, letting them know that not necessarily this is a safe space, but baby, you can relax. You don't gotta act like you gotta stick up your ass all the time, okay? So, I don't know. Ladies, fellas, if these people born, start telling them they born, all right? If these people are born, start telling them they born, because it's not helping them. It's hurting them, okay? Because then they're going to run into somebody like me and not understand why I'm not on a dick like everybody else. Because you're boring. Because I'm not having fun here. I don't enjoy myself. It's not fun to me. I never enjoyed it, hated it. Boom. Like, it's just not it. Zach Goodrich says, so where do you meet these non-wholesome men? Because I'm here like, what the fuck? Are they out here treating women this badly? Honestly, if you don't believe me, just sit down and have a conversation with a group of women, and you're gonna hear that these are common complaints and common experiences that they're all like having, because for some reason it feel like we all running into the same 5 niggas. Like, for some reason it feel like me and every other woman in the world is running into the same 5 niggas. All right, and then I'm gonna break them down to you right now. First, you got the guy who says he's not ready for a relationship but wants to do all the relationship things. Boom. Right? Second, you got the guy who's not over his ex and need to go talk to the lady because he still got a lot of shit harboring inside of him. Okay? And he don't realize he needs to go talk to the lady. Okay. Third, you got the one who got a baby on the way. Yeah, he got a baby on the way. And he not really claiming it because he don't know if it's his. Yeah. It's him. He out there. Then you this what I'm about to tell y'all right now. This the kicker right here. Then you got the one who is all on your dick, giving you everything that you need. Conversation, personality, making you feel comfortable, making you feel safe, right? And then just randomly decides to ghost you for like 2 weeks. Just because they're not ready and they be so busy. Boy, fuck you. Fuck you, okay? And then the fifth one is a variable. This is the one who you try to give a chance to, who's not really in your league, but you're like, yo, maybe I need to try some new things. So let me just give him a chance. So you give him a chance, and then he play in your fucking face. And that's all the niggas that are out here right now. if I missed any of them, please let me know. But I think this is a good synopsis of all the men that are available right now. Like, I've realized that all the good men are taken. So I have two options. I can either wait maybe about 3-4 years till they all get divorced, or I can just continue to pick from the clearance rack. And I take that back. All the good men aren't taken. They're just extremely hard to find. All the good men aren't taken. They're just extremely hard to find. So a majority of us are left with one of two options. You can either wait 3 or 4 years till all the married niggas get divorced, or you can continue to pick from the clearance rack and hope that you luck up and find something stashed in between the hangers, okay? It's like, y'all ever been to Ross? Y'all ever been shopping at Ross? Ross be having some shit, but you gotta like go through every fucking hanger and every fucking aisle to find that gem. And that's just what it's like dating right now. It's giving Ross. Every once in a while you gonna find some fly shit though. It's just gonna take you a minute to get it. Q just chillin' Vu says, not gonna lie, I just recently got a relationship a few months ago, and right now I'm in my healing phase. I just want honestly to work on myself before I get back out there. Cool. Just continue to work on yourself, and I don't want to say don't waste anyone's time, because I don't believe in wasting people's time. I believe in experiences. Don't allow anyone to feel like there's a potential to move forward when you're still in your healing phase, because that's like, kind of corny. Zach Goodrich says, I'm mad you said a clearance rack. It is. Joe Paris said, I found a Ralph Lauren shirt for $12.99 yesterday. See? It be having some shit. You just got to go through all like the hangers and all the racks to find it. Uptown_confidential said, nah, we not hard to find. We at work. Yes, you're in between those hangers, okay? Because if you always at work, baby, how I'm gonna find you? I gotta search for you now because you're always at work. Like, that's a thing. Outfit says, damn, I must have been all of those in life. The fuck, sheesh. Tell me you hate me. Listen, that's just it. Arika says, but good men want good women. We gotta be blessed, offer more than looks and food. Or we got to be willing to offer more than looks and food. I agree. Now, I don't want to make this a gender thing, because the same way we looking through the clearance rack, believe me, it's men out here that are unfortunately looking through the clearance rack for us as well. Like, it's not a gender specific thing. Like, it's hard for everybody out here, but there are some gems you just got to be willing to look. That's it. Speaking of women willing to look and being patient, and honestly, I'm going to say a little bit godlike, okay? And some of y'all not going to like what I'm about to say. Some of y'all not going to like it, but I had this message blessed on my heart this week, and I wanted to share it with you all. And hear me out before you say anything. I wish my cutoff game was as strong as God's. Yeah. I wish my cutoff game was as strong as God's. And the reason I say that is because he was sick of you niggas and he flooded the earth. And he said, I'm done with y'all. Restart. Start over, right?
Damn.
Start over, right? And I feel like sometimes I be giving people too many chances. Like, I really be giving people too many chances. I really wish my cutoff game was as strong as God's. Because he was sick of you niggas and flooded the earth and said, restart. Redo from the top, okay? That's it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I have to work on myself to be able to just be like, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all and fuck y'all, okay? I feel like if we were made in God's image, sometimes I don't feel like I'm living up to it. Because I be giving y'all niggas too many chances. All right? And I don't want to hear, oh, but the Lord forgives us and give us... But y'all know that's not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about this right here. When he flooded the earth. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that story right there, okay? Dan?
We're talking about Old Testament God, where you do anything wrong, he's just like, all right, fuck y'all.
I wish that I had the determination of Old Testament God, okay? I wish I had the tenacity and the strength to cut you niggas off like Old Testament God, right?
Like that baby got cut in half.
Yeah. The firstborn, you're fucking done, okay? I wish that I had that in me. I need that, okay? Like, I want to have the spirit be like, yo, it's a dub for y'all. Ladies, niggas, cousins, aunties, everybody. It's a dub, y'all. It's a rep. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it, okay? Like I said, I'm not talking about that forgiveness shit. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about laying a law down, guy. That's what I want. I want some of that in me, big dog. Dan, do you want to get into edibles?
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. So the edible portion of the show is when we read questions and comments and stories that you guys send in. And if it's a longer story that doesn't fit in a prompt that we put up on Thursdays, you can always DM me or you can email inquiries@stormyp.com. So, first question. If she say come in me during sex, she trapped herself, right? I'm gonna read that again. If she say come in me during sex, she trapped herself, right? This is a multi-level question, right? So first, I don't care how many times she say come at me. Don't do it.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Don't. And I'm not even gonna say it's a trap because sometimes I be saying that shit too. I'm like, yeah, fill me up, come at me. I don't want no kids. I don't want that. We don't want that. We never want that. Okay. When we say fill me up, come at me, we don't mean that. From the bottom of our heart, we don't mean that. Okay.
I mean it when I say it.
We don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. That's the first thing. Second thing, if you are dumb enough to do it, well, nigga, you poured that on yourself. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't really I don't have a good takeaway from this. This whole situation is trash, especially if this is someone who isn't your person. Just don't do it. Like there's no. Like when we say that, it's like when someone sneezes and instinctively you just say bless you. You don't mean it. You don't really want the Lord to bless them. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. It's like when you have food, right? And you ask people like, "Oh, you want some?" You don't really want these niggas to have none of your food. You're just offering it as a nice gesture. It's a nice gesture. You don't really want to give these people some of your food. It's just a nice gesture. Oh, that's just me? I'm the only fat nigga. I'm the only person who really don't want it.
No. Like, I totally agree. Like, I am on that same boat where if I offer my food, I'm in my mind like, please don't take any. No, like, oh, I want all my nugs. Like, come on.
Yeah, especially my chicken nuggets. Like,
I
what?
paid for 10. I'm having 10.
Yes. Like, I don't know. And I'm looking on a live. I see a lot of people saying like, "Oh, Plan B is always an option." Blah 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 blah. Just don't do it. Like, yes, Plan B is an option, but another option is just not doing it, or just lie. Just act like, and let that be it, and just let her think you did, and don't like. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. We don't mean it. We don't mean it.
I mean, there's always the Plan A option as that billboard off of 76.
Oh God!
Says.
With the baby?
Yes.
Oh God, no. Listen, if she says come in me, do not shoot the club up. Okay? She do not want to take that charge. She does not mean it. For sure. Next question. Have you always been flawless or was there a buildup? Baby, I was hit. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I wasn't that, okay? I wasn't that, and I wasn't that. I was very much tomboyish and very butch till about like 10th grade. And then I started trying to develop myself. And even then, it was still like a Sierra look. Like baggy cargo shorts, crop top. Like
Sierra.
Yes. Like this here is like new for me. Like I feel, and the crazy part is I honestly feel like the older I get, the finer I get. Like, cause when I be looking at like how I looked when I was in like my early 20s, whew. But then again, it was other shit going on, because this was around the time where like all the girls was wearing very, very pale pink lipstick. Oh, and everybody looked like Tyrone Biggums because we all had white lips. Yeah. So I think now it's better because I understand what works for me. I also went through this period where I just wore like the really, really thick eyelashes. I ain't know no better. I just found myself, y'all. So don't, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, no, to answer your question, I just got fine. Literally like yesterday, just got fine. Okay. And like, I didn't understand how to style and do my natural hair. So when I was wearing like my natural hair out, it really would just be, I wash my hair and I'm walking outside. And it was given very much Samuel L. Jackson, Mr. Glass. I didn't know. I had no idea. Like now I'll style it, it'll look cute. I can go out in public like this. Like, yeah, but I just got cute, to answer your question. So next, need guidance on making female friends. Everyone always hating. Where is the love? I feel like making female friends is easy, but I feel like a lot of times we forget that. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna answer this question in two different parts. So if you're looking for a good place to meet female friends, aside from the usual, you see somebody with cute shoes. Yes, bitch. Oh, where you get those from? Oh, let's chop it up. Let's be friends. Blah, blah, blah. You got IG? Yeah, I got IG. Da-da-da-da-da. Right? Aside from that, if that isn't working for you, I know this is gonna be a stretch for some of y'all, but there are apps like Meetup where you can join groups and you can go to different sessions, and all you got to do is type in things that you like. Like if you're into lifting, you can go on Meetup and type in girls who lift and type in your city, and there'll be like groups for girls who lift. And or if you're into books, you're into nature walks, you're into X, Y, and Z, whatever, just type in like, you know, girls who like to coupon, or couponing. If you don't want to have like a gender specific group, you know, couponing. You can type in hiking, you can type in anything. Just type in your city and you'll find groups for people who have like interest. And you also can be as specific or as vague as you want to. You can type in African American groups, you can type in Latina groups, you can type in whatever, right? Now, you do have to try to be committed. Because I feel like a lot of times, whether it's friendships, whether it's relationships, whatever, we're talking about what we want, but we're not really making a good effort. Okay. The app is free. Sign up, find people in your area, or maybe people who aren't in your area, just people who have like-minded interests, and you're guaranteed to connect with one of them, but you have to put forth the effort in doing so. Right now, the second part I wanted to say is, ladies, when she said everyone always hating, where's the love? This right here, this got to me, okay? Because you know what hurts my feelings so bad? I hate that women haven't figured out that the more attractive women you have in your circle, the more free shit you get. Okay, so like these women who be hating on other women simply because they're cute, simply because they're pretty, simply because they have a body, whether it's bought or natural, y'all are ridiculous to me. I don't understand it. You get way more free shit with the more attractive women that you have around you. And I know all y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one woman who's just hell-bent on being that bitch. Well, if you're that bitch, but you got a circle full of ducks around you, baby, just you getting into the club, just you getting in the VIP. But if you walk up with 3, 4 all bad bitches, let alone different flavors, oh, you got the vanilla, you got the chocolate, you got the caramel, you got the butter pecan Puerto Rican, baby, you ain't paying for a thing, okay? Work smarter, ladies. Use your common sense, okay? Like, The more attractive women that you have around you, the better. Okay. I hate those women who feel like in order for them to shine, they have to dim somebody else's light. What is this? What is this? No. That's not the case at all. Okay. In reference to everyone always hating, I do think that's something that we have to get better at. Like, we really do. Because the more attractive women you have around you, the better. Okay. Uptown Confidential says, and all the ducks be cock blocking. Yeah, you know what? We gotta say another thing. If you choose to be in these circles that only have one attractive woman, okay? If you are one of the ducks, do not be cock blocking, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're not confident enough to hang around somebody who is very attractive, go other places. Because it's very obvious when you're hating simply because she's getting all the attention. It doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't benefit anyone, okay? So that's another thing I want to say. Stop. Just because all the dudes are talking to that girl, if you're not confident enough to handle that, stop hanging around her, okay? Find people who are within your number range. And when I say number range, baby, if you a 5, you keep hanging around this 10 and getting mad when all the dudes only want the 10. If you're not confident enough to handle that, find you a group of between 4 and 6s, okay? And make it make sense. And you know what? I'll even say 4 and 7s, okay? Make it make sense. You know what I mean? But the 7 is tricky because if she is a 7, technically if she's hanging around all 4s, that's going to make her look a little bit worse. A little bit worse. I don't know. Just don't do it. 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 All right. How much time I got left, Dan? My allergies are killing me. I'm so sorry.
We got like 9 minutes.
Okay.
Actually, I have a quick question, kind of based around that last one. Because coming from because I know you're talking about like the all the girls going after like the dude, but do you ever feel on your side? Because like I just thinking back to a party I was at a few weeks ago where there was this like cute chick, and like you see all like I don't want to say bottom line guys because like some of them are my friends, but like like they're you look at them, you're like, yeah, you're not you're not knocking it out of the park, like
right.
And like this chick, they were just like swarming her, and like me and her hit off nerd. We talked about gaming and whatnot.
See.
And so, like, there came a point where, like, we had a few good interactions, and then I saw her, like, literally, like, 3 or 4 of them, like, gathered around her or trying to talk at her, and she literally just excused herself, came over to talk to me, and, like, nothing came of it, like, we're just, whatever, but I just, do you, like, so obviously I'm guessing, like, she felt it, but, like, do you feel when you're on that side of things, like, can you tell, like, the sharks are swarming?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with feeling like chum. I'm very familiar with feeling like, I'm just in a room full of vultures. Like, I'm very familiar with being preyed upon because that is exactly what it is. But I feel like the more confident you are, the more you're able to maneuver around it, right? Because if you're not confident in yourself or you're not a strong communicator, sometimes what happens is like if you get like a vulnerable chick who's like doesn't really have like a lot of confidence within herself, she will get swallowed the fuck up. She will get swallowed the fuck up. Like giving her number to guys who are not worth her time. And I think that to your point, like we would much rather have a conversation with substance. Right.
Yeah.
So even though all these guys are swarming, I'm still going, get my drink and go back to you, and we're going to finish our conversation about Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like we're appreciating that because it's like, golly, like please, my titty, golly.
Like you were saying earlier, like you want more than just
1000%. 1000%. Uptown_confidential says, always play the background, be mysterious. You'll stand out in a room full of hounds. I don't know. I don't know. You have to make a little bit.
Yeah, to give him a little something to kind of like, tease.
Your Majesty 007 says, I am Groot.
Yes.
Please.
We have Groot.
All right, you know what? And with that being said, okay, I just want to reiterate, guys, if you have enjoyed yourself today, if you're looking for a good conversation and you're in the Atlanta area, okay, please come check out Chocolate Chip and Sip live taping June 23rd at the SE Content House. Tickets come with light refreshments, open bar, and a meet and greet with me, Stormy P, okay? If you're looking for conversations with substance, this is where they're going to be, okay? June 23rd, Atlanta, Georgia, SE Content House. I can't wait to see you guys. Get your tickets, link in my bio, or go to @stormyp.com. Follow us on the gram, @StormyP, PEA, @Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember, hide your rose when your friends come over. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
I am Groot.